In a previous story, I told you how Bless the Beast and Children came to be. It was recorded by the Carpenters, and we were in the middle of doing the score for Bless the Beast and Children. So I wove this melody all through the movie, and it worked great with these young kids and the summer camp and the buffalo. It was just terrific. When they finally snuck away from camp to free the buffalo, in the process, a young boy called Cotton was killed. It was a very important moment in the picture, a very poignant moment. And I had to play that moment. And the only thing I had to play that moment with is this beautiful major theme. Well, you can't play a theme in the major key against something sad. You need to play something in a minor key. So my lack of experience in movies had painted me into a corner. I had a crucial time in the picture, and I had woven this melody all through the picture. And now the only thing I had to play against that scene was this major key theme. So I had a problem. Now, I finally figured out the solution. The accompaniment to Bless the Beast and Children was a unique motif. It went from the ninth to the tonic, It was a very recognizable motif. So I said, well, wait a minute. If I use that accompaniment, that motif, and I put it in a minor key, it'll have that identification to the main title. And then all I have to do is write a different melody over the minor chords. That seemed to be a great solution, and that's what I did. But I really worked on that theme. And the reason I worked on it is because it was important. And the only way I know how to touch others is with a great melody. Now, usually these scenes, they're about 1.5 minutes, 2 minutes long. They're meant to go by once, never to be heard again. But I worked on this in the same way I would work on a hit record. You know, it had to be great. Anyway, it turned out to really work well. The picture came out and was not that successful. But, as I said in an earlier story, Bless the Beast and Children was a hit, and I was nominated for an Academy Award. Now, 2 years later, oh, by the way, the cue under that important scene was called Cotton's Dream. You see, all the dramatic cues in a movie, you have to give it a name. That's how you get your performances. So this little theme was called Cotton's Dream. Now, 2 years later, a television producer called up and said, I have a new daytime television show going on the air, and I have this soundtrack album for Bless the Beast and Children, and there's a cut on it called Cotton's Dream that is really beautiful. I would like to make that the main title for my new television show. Well, I said, of course, this sounds like a great idea, by all means. And so Cotton's Dream became theme from The Young and the Restless. And that went on the air. The show was an immediate hit. A number of people recorded the theme, but nothing much happened. But at least my theme was on television 5 days a week, and that's good money. Anyway, 5 years from the time I did the picture, a little girl from Romania called Nadia stole the heart of the world. She got the first perfect score on the double horizontal bars and stole the heart of the world. She's this little 12-year-old, and ABC had this slow motion film clip of her winning the perfect 10. Since it was slow motion, they needed some music to put behind it. So a music editor in New York went to his music library and pulled out a 5-year-old soundtrack album called Bless the Beast and Children, because he remembered there was a cut on it called Cotton's Dream that might work behind this film clip. Well, That's what he put behind that film clip. And suddenly, all over television, night after night, was this beautiful slow motion film clip of Nadia Comaneci and my theme playing behind it. There was such a reaction that A&M released the cut, changed the name to Nadia's theme. And that became the biggest hit of my career. The most important copyright. And it just goes to show you how much luck you need in this business, because that was meant to be a dramatic cue, meant to go by once, never to be seen again. It was never written to be a hit, and it turns out to be the biggest copyright of my career. Now this little theme just keeps reinventing itself. About 3 years ago, it came out with another title change. Mary J. Blige recorded No More Drama, which was based on Nadia's theme. So it's a very special piece of music, but it only points to the fact that in this business, you never know what's going to give you that hit. So whatever you do, take some time, spend some time, make sure it's your best.